As the Las Vegas Raiders cruised to a win over the Denver Broncos, there's a couple things, just a couple things that we took away. Number one, yes, Josh McDaniels can win on this football team. Come on now. I mean, it's only been the first month. I'll admit it hasn't gone according to plan, but it also is a little, you're happy about the outcome of this game. You absolutely are. It was a good game overall, but the biggest thing that I took away from it, if I'm being honest, is the fact that the Raiders, they need to run the football. Like, that is honestly probably one of the more important things here, if we're being honest. If the Raiders are going to succeed, they need to be able to run the football. And, really the entire game, you really saw both teams really trying to establish the run. But the Raiders, Josh Jacobs had himself an absolute day, and we'll cover it right here. So a guy that, I'm not trying to talk about Russell Wilson. I'm talking about the Raiders. There we go. So Josh Jacobs, he broke a couple of runs there, really had a good day. 28 carries, 144 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Derek Carr also was able to extend a lot of plays and do a lot of great things, which I do think is so underrated. Like, I think Derek Carr, I wouldn't mind seeing him learn to tuck it a little bit more often, because I do think Derek Carr is an athletic guy, and I think it could add yet another element to this offense. Zamir White also had that long 22-yard run, and that's exactly what the Raiders need to be able to do if we're going to see more things and more days like Davante Adams had. 9 catches, 101 yards. You have to run the football to open up the pass. That was the biggest thing for the Raiders for the first 3 games of the NFL season. The run game, pretty much non-existent, and you kind of saw what happened when they were able to open it up and run the football effectively. That offensive line looked great. When you can open up the run lanes like that and you can pull those linebackers in with play action, you can really open up your playbook and do so many different things for your team. And I think the Raiders, they saw a little bit of that. Now, what's that look like moving forward? What does this have to equate to moving forward? The Raiders need to use both, hence I said both, Josh Jacobs and Zamir White. Now, yes, I know you'll sprinkle in some Brandon Bolden in there. You'll have some other guys that you want to give the football to. I totally understand that. You might even want to retry that reverse pass that you had Davante Adams trying, what was it, week 1? I loved it. I thought it was a great move. But I think that this really does open up the window of opportunity for the Raiders. There is so many weapons on this squad that if you can just get the running game going, I think that's going to be the focal point moving forward. And I do think that the Raiders need to put more of an emphasis on it. Yes, I know. We want Derek Carr to throw the ball all over the yard, 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns, no interceptions. That would be nice. That would be absolutely awesome. But at the end of the day, the teams that are able to run the football and pass effectively, they go hand in hand. And I think that's what the Raiders are going to look forward to doing, because I do think it comes down to the teams that can do both and do both in an effective manner, and that, when you continue to win games like this, when you pick up steam, I do think that the Raiders are going to continue to pick up steam with Josh Jacobs, Zamir White, who's ever running the football, because the Raiders, they are a good football team, but if everybody knows you're going to pass it, obviously it's time to run the football. And that's exactly what they did against the Broncos, and I think it's exactly what they needed, really to show this team and the rest of the world. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you guys. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms, so give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about the Las Vegas Raiders needing to continue or needing to keep running the football.